Hey guys, it's me today. Hopefully, Smitty and King can show up, but you're rocking with your boy today. So here we go. Yeah. What's up, Foster? Salute to everybody. We got Smitty Eagle in the building. What up, Smitty?
Cooling, man. Cooling, man. Another Sunday. Another Sunday, man.
Yep. Salute to everybody rocking with me. Salute to Stu, Foster, Twiz Digger, everybody rocking with us, man. Listen, it ain't much news to talk about today except three top things that was reported today. So we'll give you guys up to speed on that. But if y'all would, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels, me, Moan, Trey, Rock, Notion King, King DV, and the Aftermath, man. We're already 251 subscribers. Let's get to 1,000 before week 1 in Brazil. You'll be rocking with me and Simone at the link week 2 at the Atlanta Falcons game. So please subscribe to all of us. Get the content that we need. So, yeah, man, we got a couple of reports today from our Philadelphia Eagles from ESPN that I want to talk about. The first one, and they all come from Jay Fowler at ESPN. So the first one is trending. Several teams around the NFL believe that Saquon Barkley will make a Christian McCaffrey type impact for the Eagles this season, per Jeremy Fowler. McCaffrey was arguably the 49ers' most important player on the way to their Super Bowl appearance last season. So, what's your thoughts on this report from Jeremy Fowler, Smitty?
3 months late, man. We've been reported this, man. We've been said this. Where y'all at, man? Y'all trying to catch? Y'all must be watching our old videos, getting new content. I see what it is, man. We've been said this, man. We've been said he was gonna do that for us, man. We thought that from the day we grabbed him, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's been the report on this side of Eagle Media. You know what I mean? We've been feeling that way. But you know, I definitely believe he's gonna have some type of effect like that. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be bigger than Christian McCaffrey because of what we have around Saquon. It's gonna be less on Saquon, but at the same time, he's gonna be able to achieve more. But you know what I'm saying, moving around and things of that nature. So it's like one of those things where, yeah, he's gonna make that type of effect, but I think it's gonna be bigger, man. I think it's gonna be way greater than simply just what Christian McCaffrey brought to the 49ers with the ability of Jalen Hurts to run, you know what I'm saying, with the ability of the top, two top 10 pass catchers with Dallas Goedert, you know what I'm saying, with the ability to do some things with this offense, man. With that offensive line we got, I think it's going to be very, very Christian McCaffrey-esque, but I think it's going to be a little bit better, man. I think he's going to be able to complete this task, man. I think it's going to be one of those things where if everything's working right, it could be an ugly season for the rest of the league, man.
I agree with you. And keep them comments coming, y'all. It helps us out on the show when y'all give us comments. So please keep your comments coming. It really helps us out, especially on here on Birds of Broad Street. It really helps us out. So keep the comments coming. So we got Twizdigger saying McMullen would disagree. He never thought we get him. He definitely an upgrade over Swift. So I'm good. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Foster said, I completely agree with this. Saquon will have a CMC-like run and a career year in Kellen Moore's offense. We got another report talking about Kellen Moore in a few minutes, so we'll talk about that. Daniel says, no. Took the whole Giants offense in one move.
True. Definitely true.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Giant fans are still butthurt, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. Let's see. John McMullen don't know what he's talking about when it comes to Saquon. He sounds like a hater.
He just he the same person he always been.
Yeah.
He stuck his foot in his mouth, and now he don't want to be wrong. So he just say whatever. Right. It sounds idiotic. But it's cool. When Saquon come out and this season is just as we expect, we're gonna enjoy it, man. I think it's gonna be very, very fun to see what he brings to the table to this team with all the aspects we already have on this offense. Even though it's a new coordinator and things of that nature, we still got AJ, we still got Devontae. You know what I'm saying? We still got one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. Then we got Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert. We got a slew of guys that can contribute to this offense, and then the effect that Saquon brings on top of that, disgusting. This could
exactly. Yep. So the next thing from Jeremy Fallon was, I'm told the Eagles have spent a lot of off time this offseason taking the old offense, Nick Sirianni's system last year that Jalen Hurts is used to, mixing it with Kellen Moore's principles, put it all in a pot with some gumbo and seeing what works and what Jalen Hurts is comfortable with. I'm told Jalen Hurts has done a good job with this offseason being vocal and taking ownership of the plays he likes, the plays he doesn't. What's your thoughts on this?
Another late one. I said this, man. I actually listened to the clip this morning of me saying it, right? Mm-hmm. I said it almost like 3.5, 4 months ago, right? And I made the statement, I just thought he should step up. You have to be this is your offense. You the guy. You're making the money. You're standing on it. Guess what? If Kellen Moore get fired tomorrow, Jalen Hurts is still going to be in the Philadelphia Eagle uniform. So everything that goes on, you should be definitely ready. You should definitely be locked in. It should definitely be a wholehearted effort, you know what I'm saying, in Jalen Hurts to make sure everything in the offense that we're doing, he's comfortable with. You don't want anything he can't do or anything he thinks he is uncomfortable for him to do. So being vocal, making sure the offense is catered to you, but also making sure Kellen Moore is still comfortable with what he's bringing in. So molding a new offense together is the best opportunity for any quarterback, man. You want to be able to have your quarterback in the locker room, in the film room, on the field, in meetings, all of those things and all of that. You want him to be able to step in and speak on it. You want to be able to talk about it. So when Sunday come, when Monday come, Thursday, whatever day we playing football on, when we get on the field, the plays are executed to the highest of their potential because Jalen Hurts is comfortable doing it, and everybody around him is going to rally and be comfortable or figure out how to be comfortable doing it also. So you want to make sure when you're rebuilding the offense, you want to make sure your quarterback is as comfortable as the play caller is with this offensive package. You don't want to throw him out there and have him doing things that he's definitely not comfortable doing, things he's definitely not in his wheelhouse. You wanna put him in the best position to succeed, and I think this is the first step, making sure he has a voice, making sure his voice is as loud as the drums you beat. You know what I'm saying, when you marching for war. You know what I'm saying. So you want Jalen Hurts to be comfortable. You want him to be able to vocally lead, and it's a small thing, right? Cool Cat right now is just him speaking on it, right? It's just him speaking up. But guess what? That leads to moments in the season when he steps up, he said something. They're gonna know he already stood on it. He already stood for himself. So we're gonna rally behind it. We're gonna make sure this good. So I appreciate Jalen Hurts for the progression. You gotta grow. And in this league, you have to grow. There's no way to be stagnant and stay the same. So this is just another step in the stepping stone of Jalen Hurts becoming great.
Exactly. I agree with you, man. Especially the fact that he's speaking up on what he likes and what he don't like. I like that. We got Jalen out here putting in the work with his guys. Yeah, he out there and he was out there practicing with Paris Campbell, with Johnny Wilson, with Saquon Barkley, Will Shepley. What's your thoughts, Smitty, of Jalen Hurts working out with most of the offense?
Another step in the progression, man. It's another step. It's another open up. You know what I'm saying? You're making sure everything you're doing you're comfortable with. So these guys are new. They're coming in. They need some type of communication, some type of, I want to know who you are. I want to understand you. I want to be on the field and we all comfortable together. So he bringing those guys out there getting into work. It also helps Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? It's nothing like learning something new. Maybe I can't put this, this pass where I put it for Smitty, or put it where I put it for Jalen, or put it where I put it for, Goddard. I got to find these things out. I can't throw the ball the same way I threw it to Swift, or the same way I throw it to Gainwell to Saquon. These are all things that's helping Jalen Hurts in the same sense. And Jalen Hurts don't mind getting the work in. He don't mind it. He's a gym rat. I told you before, if anything, he reminds me of Kobe, bro. He's not always gonna be the most talented in the room. He gonna work as hard as it takes to be the most effective in the room. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to have the skill set to do whatever he wants to do. He's gonna go out there and put the work in. And then if he can't technically succeed at it himself, he'll go. He doesn't mind going to get somebody and asking for help. He went and hired Tom Brady quarterback coaching in the offseason of 2020, 2022 season. And then, I think he went back out there this year also. So he's putting in work, man. He's making sure he's refined. He's crafting his skills. And I appreciate that, man. Working together early is the best scenario. I said that, 2 months ago. We got to get together. We got to be out there. And I hope they do it early. And I can't even complain because everything I asked for, they doing it right now. So it's a good look, man. It's a good look to start early.
Exactly. Let's read some comments before we go to this next topic. Keep them turnovers down, and we should win most of our games. Yeah, I agree with you. From what I'm hearing, Jalen has control of the offense with making changes at the line.
I think he had that last year too.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. From what I hear, 95% of the offense is new from last year, and it's Kellen Moore. One thing from Nick is probably the brotherly shove. Yeah, I think so.
It's not technically. See, people took what Jalen Hurts said a little bit too literal, right? Yeah. It's not 95%. Like the plays maybe have not changed, right?
Yeah, yep. So, we talked about that last week.
It's about responsibility. It's about execution of where I want the ball. It was a lot of simplicity to the plays, right? So now you've added extra reads. You maybe changed the read count. Some of the things I want you to do while we're running these plays have changed. I need Jalen Hurts to do some things that he maybe haven't done before. I need you to move the safety. I need you to open up the zone between the linebackers. Things of that nature have changed. So when you add that, is just different. But they're not asking. The scheme maybe isn't the difference. It's more of the responsibility. What they're asking him to do inside of the offense has changed. I need you to do some of the things the elite quarterbacks are doing, and that's a difference. That's a big difference. I'm asking you, hey, look, Jalen, I know usually you would just do it this way and drop it off to AJ. But what I'm gonna need you to do now is I'm gonna need you to move that safety or at least make him stand flat-footed long enough for me to open up this route, and you're gonna see it. It's gonna be wide open. Things of that nature have changed, yes. It's not really, it's no way to bring in a 100% new offense. Schemes and routes and things that it's only so many routes, so many ways you can calculate them on the paper. They are asking him to do a lot of new things, which I've been saying for a minute. Like, I know they're gonna ask him to make throws. I know they're gonna ask him to be more responsible inside of the offense, but it's a progression for Jalen Hurts. Now he gets the opportunity to actually learn what you're asking these elite quarterbacks to do. Maybe he wasn't asked to do these things before. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen it. It ain't gonna be it's not gonna be RPO read option one read, and go. No, it's gonna be some dropbacks. It's gonna be some clean plays. I'm gonna need you to do some things, Jalen, to make this offense roll smooth. And if you do those things, we're gonna be successful. And I think Jalen Hurts is up for the task.
Exactly. Let's read some more comments. Let's see.
Ooh, that last one right there kind of hit in the head. But go ahead, go in order.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Hurts is a hard worker. He wants to win. I agree. Plus, y'all got a guy like Dallas Goedert at tight end. Not many teams gonna have an answer to y'all offense. Yeah, I agree with you on that. We'll talk about Dallas Goedert because there's a topic of him getting a contract extension coming up, but we'll talk about that. I like how Jalen is working with the young rooks, Johnny Wilson, Shepley. Wish Smith was there. Yeah. Sirianni has no choice but to trust the process. Our coaches got nurtured. How we rolling around? Yeah. All right. So let's get to the comments Smitty was talking about. Was it this one, Smitty? If Eagles win a Super Bowl with Kellen Moore first year, Dallas Cowboy fans was it
really Kellen Moore? Why they suck every year? Bro, listen, they would be so upset, bro. It would be vicious. Like if we was to just run it up and get a Super Bowl with Kellen, they would be so hot.
Exactly. Salute the short dog. Salute
short dog. What's good? What's good?
Yep. Exactly. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them.
I ain't saying. I told y'all I ain't speaking on Super Bowl. Nothing like
not
that.
Yet. Not yet. Not yet. For me, it's crawl before I walk. Division and playoffs.
Let me just get a week 1 win.
Yeah, exactly. Let's focus because we're 75. Well, we're 74 days since it's 8/26. 74 days away from kickoff of the 2024 NFL season, where we face Green Bay Packers in Brazil. We're 74 days since it's officially 8/26. So, exactly, I agree with you, Smitty. Barkley can be used just like McCaffrey from the Niners. We got to use them right, though.
Yes, and I ain't want to say no. No, there is no yo. Yes and yes, right? You can use them like McCaffrey, but you can also use them a little bit more. Like, I think you can put him in a couple more situations. It's weird. I just think that dude there's
exactly. They did listen to the whole thing. He told him why it was so much change. Okay.
Yeah, okay. He was. I mean, he asked last year to add more moderation to it. More the intermediate things of that nature, more of the breakdown passes. I mean, obviously, you wanted to do that anyways. I mean, Kellen Moore was going to do that anyway. That's part of his offense. I mean, yes, it's going to be different though. Like it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different, but it's going to be more precise. I think it's going to be more fundamental. I think he's going to be asked to do more things as a quarterback than as a dual threat. They're going to ask him to be more of a quarterback, and that might even be part of the 95%. They're not asking him to run 1,000 times a game. They're just asking him to be a quarterback. We're going to ask you to make some simple passes Got you to make some difficult passes, but if you make those passes, the Philadelphia Eagles will win games.
Right. I think 25 is our year. This team has a lot of questions that needs to answer before get on the 24 train. Last year, did a number of most of us fans. I understand your logic, Twiz, but hey, we're 74 days away. You're gonna have to get. I mean, what more can this Eagles team do to get you excited? We got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson back. We got Saquon Barkley. Yes, we got some questions on this team. I agree. But I'm going to even ask you, Switty, what more are you excited about the season? How are you feeling about the season? What can this team do to get you even more excited?
I'm excited, obviously. New talent in the room is obviously going to be a different look. We got different coordinators. I want to say I'm excited, but I'm also hesitant with my excited. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand what happened last year. I understand how things, transpired down the stretch. We were, at some point that year, the best team in the NFL, and we flamed out. We didn't end well. We went on a stretch. So I understand the reluctance to, definitely say we're going to be one of those teams to make a push because of what transpired at the end with how the team looked. But I think this is going to be new, man. I think everything we're going into this year is going to be a new experience. It's going to be a new feel. You're going to have some guys come in that's probably going to contribute more than guys that were here last year contributed. So I think it's gonna be a fun season to watch. Yes, I'm excited to see it. I don't think it's really much left to do to this team that we really can sway it or anything like that nature where we would be more excited. There's nobody out there that would be more excited unless Howie makes some like crazy trade that we didn't see coming. I don't think there's really much else we can do, but the only excitement I can get left is week 1 going to Brazil.
Exactly. I agree with you. Listen, last season happened. Was I upset like everybody else? Absolutely. You watched us on Birds of Broad Street. Cool Cat mentioned the aftermath. We was angry after that collapse last year. But at the end of the day, you got to move on. Will it be stuck in your head? Absolutely. But welcome to 2024 season, y'all. You're 74 days away. Your first opponent is the Green Bay Packers. Your training camp is next month. We're going to preview training camp, the start of Birds of Broad Street, Cool Cat Mitch, Aftermath, Bird Talk, training camp preview. It starts next week. So we're gearing up for training camp, y'all. So as much as last year is stuck in your head, you got to remember, 74 days now. Green Bay Packers, they ain't going to just lay down and die. So you got to be focused on that, man. And yeah, we got a lot of questions, a lot of things to work on, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. As long as we have balanced offense, I'm cool. I agree. Offense, Jalen have no excuses. We have weapons. Okay. They was talking about him throwing interception during OTAs, but that came from
going across the middle of the field,
yeah.
Something that Jalen is not used to.
Right.
Yeah, true.
And finally, I wasn't too much angry from last year. We won ugly all season in 2023, so I'm not surprised. Exactly. At the end of the day, 74 days away from Green Bay in Brazil. Get ready for it. You can't look to the past. What's up, Alexander? So the next thing here is Nick Sirianni has really trusted the process, trusted the new veteran play calling, Kellen Moore, to handle a lot of things. Even though he's an offensive mind head coach, he's not managing anything. So they are getting to work on it. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, I think we kind of touched on it a little bit last week, man, when we were kind of saying like Jalen Hurts, when he answered the questions or whatever to that nature, they were asking about his new job. And I told you, like, yes, he's giving up the reins, but it's still difficult to adjust, right? It's difficult to change your job title and go do something different. It's hard to go, you know what I'm saying, just from one thing to the next. You know, even when you get a raise at your job, a promotion at your job, or you get, you know, a new job title added to it, and you have new responsibilities, it take a minute to adjust to add those things to your game plan to start really moving around how you need to. And I think as the season progresses, as the off season progresses, I think he'll get better with it. He'll be more comfortable here soon with how things are rolling. I think he'll be all right, man. I think it just takes a little time. Sometimes it just takes a little time. You're in a situation where he doing something new for the last 2 years. Plus, you know, even when you lead back to where he was at before, he's always been responsible for one side of the ball. He's been responsible for his job and his job only. You know what I'm saying? Even as the offensive coordinator, he's kind of been more just going with the offense, and he's letting the defense kind of play out. Now he's learning to be all over the place. He's learning to be multi-talented. He's learning to, you know, cope with, hey, I'm not just the offensive guy. I'm the head coach. I'm over the offense. I'm over the defense. I need to go everywhere I can. And right now, he's working on that. I think as the season progresses, I think as the off season progresses, he's gonna get better at it. He's gonna learn how to control the narrative and do things the way he wants it done. And I think to me, honestly, it's a way to hold people accountable too, Cool Cat. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold somebody accountable if you're not here. You know what I'm saying? How can you hold me accountable as my boss, but you ain't came? You ain't been down here. You ain't been in these meetings. You ain't been putting no time in with us. How can you hold me accountable? I think now he gets the opportunity to see everything. He gets the opportunity to be the boss.
Right. I agree. Hold on. You said Connor be drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm just confident in my organization because I know every single year, despite a new head coach and a new quarterback, we went to the playoffs. Do we got some things we need to work on? Absolutely. Am I confident about this year? I'm saying we win the division in playoffs. I'm not saying we won in the Super Bowl. I'm just, for me, it's I believe in this team. That's all. I just believe in this team. I mean, I wouldn't be an Eagles fan if I wouldn't. Again, there's some things to work on. I mean, we squeaked by a couple of games that we really shouldn't. I agree
What's up,
with
Nina? What's up, E-Money?
What up, E-Money? What up,
Show enough. What's up, Davey?
Yep. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you get them likes up. So I'm just confident in this team. I'm confident in Jalen. It's just I just believe in the Birds. Now, I hope I'll eat crow if things go wrong like last year. But things went wrong in 2021. We went to the playoffs. So I'm just saying, if Hurts initial a good connection with Goddard, this offense will soar. What do you think, Smitty?
I think, yeah, for sure. I think in Kellen Moore offense, anyways, you're gonna need a guy like Dallas Goddard to open it up. You've seen Kellen Moore year in, year out use his tight ends at a high altitude, a high performance rate. They get a lot of targets. They get a lot of opportunities out there on the field. So Dallas Goddard, I think Albert O. I think a lot of these guys gonna have an opportunity to really get a chance to be in an offense and flourish. But I think definitely Dallas Goddard is the key. Him staying healthy, him and Jalen Hurts getting back on the same page. I didn't like what I seen out of them last year, arguing with each other on the sideline. That's something I hadn't seen before. I want them to get back to being brothers on the field, man. I think them definitely having a good connection could help us, flourish in this offense.
Exactly. Twiz says we seen it a few times last year. Our offense completely different when Dallas was involved. I agree. We got another one. I feel like we're going back to Sister Bowl because when Nick was not calling plays.
Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, you gotta spell it right, Kevin.
Yeah, he spelled it wrong. It's all right.
Yeah, because when Nick is not calling plays, we do so much better as a team. A la 2022.
Well, yes, but it's not. I don't think it's just him not calling plays. I think when he's exactly what I just said, like when he's responsible for everybody, responsible for the whole crew. we play better because he's holding people accountable. Last year he wasn't on the offensive side. I think in 2022 he was a little bit.
Yeah.
He had a little bit more responsibility. I can't wait to see it though, man. It's gonna be definitely a great opportunity. But I believe him though. When Nick don't got his hands in that play calling, when he's actually being a CEO, we play way better football.
Exactly. I agree. The next thing is you have to be optimistic about change. We will wait and see. Bottom line. Exactly. 74 days. 74 days.
Yeah. It's best to be optimistic. I mean, but don't get too high or too low.
Exactly. Keep the main thing the main thing. Hey, Smitty and Cool Cat, we love Kool-Aid Sweet. Confident in this team every year. You have to be. You have to be. I mean, if you're not confident in this team, don't be a fan. You got to be. The next thing we got, and it's basically the only thing, unless anybody got anything to say, is Dallas Goedert in a potential contract extension. Entering a penultimate year of deal, Dallas Goedert is not too worried about future in Philly. I'm going to give it everything I got and let the chips fall where they may. So, do you think Dallas Goedert? Do you feel like Dallas Goedert deserve a contract extension? How do you feel about Dallas Goedert staying in Philly?
I think Dallas Goedert. Only concern with Dallas is probably injury. You know, outside of that, I don't think there is any other reason Dallas Goedert wouldn't get an extension to be here in Philly. I think he has the opportunity to earn an extension. I think right now the value with his injuries and things of that nature, with his talent, I think it's just a robbery for him to even accept the contract at this moment. I don't think it's in his best interest coming off the last 2 seasons, missing games, not being able to be on the field. You know, that hurts. That hurt should stop. So I think he's gonna come out. He's gonna put his best foot forward. He's gonna get an opportunity to cook back and get a contract. I think at the end of this season, though, if Dallas Goedert plays anywhere over 14 games, in my eyes, Howie Roseman gonna pay him. 14 games in a pretty productive season. Howie gonna pay him, and I have no problem with that. You know, if Dallas Goedert returns to the Philadelphia Eagles, which we know the contract will be reasonable, I'm ready for it.
Yep, I agree. I think he deserves a contract extension. It's a matter of how much should we give him? How much should we give him? So, but I agree. Because do you think we need another tight end? What do you think you think we need another tight end just in case he get knocked on wood?
I mean, I think I'm gonna give the guys in the room right now an opportunity to see what they got. Albert O, CJ Uzama. I think. Do we have a fourth guy in there?
I don't think so.
I think it's the dude Jackson or whatever his name is. I don't remember his name though. It was a guy we had, but I think right now we can give those guys an opportunity to see what they got. You know, the first week or so of camp, see what we're working with, and if anything, how we can go out there and find them a guy. You know, you can easily go out there and find. Yeah, we got Uzama. Yeah, I remember him. Oh, Grant Calcaterra. That's the fourth. Grant Calcaterra. I think we get those guys that's in the room an opportunity to go out there and earn their keep. If you go out there and you legitimately go out there and earn a 53-man roster spot and you perform to the, I can't say nothing. So right now I think that's where we at. I don't think we're gonna make any drastic changes at this moment at the tight end spot. I don't see Howie Roseman making any moves until at least the middle of training camp.
Right. Let's see. I make Goddard the Eagle for life. Dude is literally a mismatch against any linebacker in DV we face week to week. Hopefully he stays healthy throughout the season. That's the only thing. He has to stay healthy. The last 2 seasons, he got hurt. He got hurt versus Washington in 2022 here in Philly, and he got hurt versus Dallas here in Philly week 9. So the thing for me is, do I want Dallas Goedert to remain a Philadelphia Eagle? Absolutely. But you got to stay healthy.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to be on the field. Your best ability is
I
availability.
was about to say that too. Your best ability, your availability, and
So
you
yeah,
have to stay healthy.
sure enough, I'm with you on making him an Eagle for life, but I also got to see him stay healthy. I also got to see him put the injuries away, man. You can't pay a guy, millions and millions of dollars for him to go out there and play 14, 13, 12 games. You know what I mean? The
Right.
17-game season, I need you. I need you for all of them. As many
Right.
as I can, at least.
Because I agree, Smitty. Because think about this: why we got to keep our eye on Goddard. After he got hurt versus the Colts, the next game we struggled. We struggled. Let's be real. 2022 versus the Colts without Dallas Goddard. Now there were some other pieces as well for that, but versus the Colts we struggled. Now versus the Chiefs. Now thank God we had that bye. But versus the Chiefs, when we didn't have Dallas Goddard, we struggled. So we need to see Dallas Goddard play the fourth, at least the full season, or how many games you want to see him stay healthy, Smith?
I need at least 14 out of him, minimum. Minimum
Exactly.
14.
Yeah, for me,
and that means you only miss like 3 games.
Right.
One of those games, I'm hoping is just because we locked up everything, and
Yes.
So
yes,
I'm
for
giving
me,
you a free game.
Yeah, for me, I'm with you. At least three. One of them, let it be versus the Giants when we officially locked everything up. Cross our fingers. Hopefully, everything else just rest up. But that's me. I want him to stay for at least, like somebody said, 3 games. Let's see. Twiz says head down near rip off and an arm bar. 2 freak injuries though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We need to draft a tight end in the draft next year.
He said high.
High end. It depends.
Second round.
Second round, yes. This for high. That's the thing. You don't even know where we're gonna be at. We only got one first round pick. You don't even know where we're gonna be at.
Nah, high is first 3 rounds is what I'm assuming he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
I hope that's what he meant, because if he talking about high as in
he ain't saying first round.
All right. Yep. Let's see. Kellen says
Jalen 45 plus 100 yards this year, but you have to understand this time the times Dallas missed has been freak accident. True. I mean, they had, a few people go down at inopportune times. I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
But it's also been some bad performances in the playoffs too.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Twiz.
Jiggle said Davey definitely won in the first 3 rounds and that edge rusher. True.
Yep. Let's see.
I like the tight end we got from Denver. I think he could be very productive. Oh, you talking about Alberto. We got him for a 5th round pick. I wanted to see him last year, but he only got 1 reception or 2 receptions, something like that last year. He really didn't get an opportunity to do anything last year. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I thought he was gonna get way more opportunities than that. But we're gonna see this year. I mean, him, Alberto, CJ Uzomah, they gonna get the opportunity to play for that tight end too. Grant Calcaterra will also get the opportunity to, achieve greatness.
Right. And finally, the last comment.
I do 3rd, 4th round for tight end. We usually good at drafting tight ends. I'll say second, sure enough, because if I'm not mistaken, we got Dallas Goedert in the second. I think we got Zach Ertz in the second.
Jalen Hurts in the second.
No, I was talking about tight ends though. I was just talking about tight ends.
Go ahead. Yep.
I think Brent Selleck was later though. If I'm not mistaken, but we've been pretty good in that second round drafting tight ends. We've been pretty good in the second round drafting a lot of things, but tight end has definitely been pretty good to us in the second round. I wouldn't be surprised if how we made that opportunity, if one was there and available next year to make that jump.
Right. Let's see. That's true, but when somebody puts you in an arm lock and falls into it and breaks your arm, that's not his fault. You talking about versus Dallas with Dallas
Yeah,
Goddard?
but yes, true, right? Yes, you can say that is not his fault, but when I look at it as a man that's going to invest my money, I don't care who fault it was. I care that you got hurt. I care that you were injured. I care that you missed 5 games. Those are the things I care about. I care that you were out. I care that you now have a injury where, hey, look, it could be a sensitive spot. You know what I'm saying? I watched you get hurt 2 years in a row on some freak accidents, right? Freak plays. One of them definitely should have been a penalty. I don't know if the one from Dallas would have been a penalty, but definitely the one from Washington should have been a penalty. But that's 10 games. 10 games in 2 years. We go in to negotiate. I'm using that. I don't not to be funny, but I really don't care that how it happened. I just care that you wasn't there. I mean, I just care that you missed games. I care that you wasn't on the field. And we negotiating money. You know what I'm saying? You missed 10 games. I need you to understand that the pay deduction is because you missed 10 games.
Exactly. Let's see. That was a dirty play by DaRon Bland.
Like I said, I mean, it wasn't listen, it wasn't natural of a play that I would make trying to tackle somebody. I wouldn't grab their arm and hold on for dear life. Just wouldn't be me, right? So what's good, Trey?
Hello, Trey.
I do think it was a very unusual tackling method. I don't know if it was dirty or if he was just too small. He just said, I'm finna grab whatever I can and hold on for dear life. And just so happened, it led to Dallas Goedert injuring himself. Luckily, he was able to come back. He was able to bounce back from that. He's been able to bounce back from most of his injuries, but it is an effect of you missing games, and we need you for 17 games if we can get it.
Exactly. For me, listen, I get it. It was a dirty play from DaRon Bland, but at the end of the day, a wise man once said, "Your best ability is your availability." And when Goddard got hurt, was it bad? Was it good? I didn't like it. But at the end of the day, the next game, I remember us facing the Colts in 2022. It wasn't good. Last year versus the Kansas City Chiefs, it wasn't good. We only put up like 20 points. With Goddard, I know we put up more than that. Without him, versus the Colts, it was like what, 17? Versus last year versus the Chiefs, it was like what? 20?
I can't even remember.
I think it was 20. I think it was 20 because I think it was 20. Now, granted, the next game versus the Bills and the 2022 versus Green Bay, we look like the Eagles again. But still, you need a Dallas Goedert. You need Dallas Goedert because without him, all the defense of the other team got to do is just cover Smitty and AJ Brown.
Trey, that's kind of where I'm at, Trey. Like, I understand we want to say it's a dirty play, but he did what he could. Like that arm wasn't going nowhere. That face mask, Darlene.
I think you guys are going to struggle this year a little bit without
Kelsey in the center.
Okay, first of all, Darlene, salute to you, but
parole board. So push ain't going to work. The tush push ain't gonna work.
Okay. First of all, salute to Darlene. Let me.
Hey, bro, don't do it. Darlene spells everything wrong.
That is Eagle fan, Cowboy fan.
No, Cowboy fan.
Of course. Okay. First of all, Darlene.
Hey, Jigga. Darlene came with them. Woo-hee.
Exactly. Salute to Sis, man. Salute to Sis. Darlene, listen. First of all, it's Kelsey. You spelled it wrong. Secondly,
bro, she's not gonna spell it. No.
I know. And furtherly, why you worry about us struggling when y'all got a Jerry and Stephen Jones problem? I mean, after all, aren't you guys going all in?
Opportunity.
Pardon me for a
these
second.
young people, whether it's the draft, coming in here without having, which we've done at times in the past when we obviously brought in a Cooks and we bring in a Gilmore. It makes it hard for some of these guys to come in and play and beat those guys out. Obviously, there's going to be some opportunity. And, we do have some guys who didn't play for us last year. An Overshown, John Stevens, who was on his way to making this team before he tore his ACL. You have a Diggs who you didn't get to play. You didn't see play but a couple of games last year, so we're going to have him back. There's a lot of different moving parts that we didn't have that were a part of this team in addition to the draft. And, of course, when we make these draft picks, they're going to.
All right. It's like, aren't you going all in? I mean, that's what your owner says. Y'all worried about us.
Y'all all in.
Yeah. I mean, y'all about to pay this man right here $60 million, so and then you'll be saying congratulations, Green Bay.
Ron Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dad! That was on you, Dad! That was on you, Dad!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb!
She said, I wasn't talking, but I didn't say you was going.
You wasn't going to make the playoff. I wasn't talking shit. And they said the Turkish ain't going to be that good. I'm away. I can't read, so I speak into the phone so that I don't spill anything. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I've been a fan 25 plus years, but come on, man.
Yeah. But I guess that's all the news we got right now. So we'll continue the topics next week, coming up this Monday on Birds of Broad Street. And speaking of which, what's coming up on the check down this Saturday, Smitty?
Still running through the college, man. We breaking down college, some more college. We're gonna get into some of the conferences this week. Speaking on some of the teams, man. Picking out a few of the teams and just giving our analysis of those teams. And we're gonna give you the Pac-12 breakdown of where those teams went. Get into that so we can let some of the fans that are newer to the football aspect of college football know what's going on. This last week, we pretty much just went through the transfer portal, how it's affecting football, the transfer portal, how it's affecting football, NIL, how it's affecting football, and how the college football playoff is going to affect the landscape of football moving forward. So you kind of know what it is, 12 team playoff. Things are going to get a little bit more sticky. But yeah, we this week we're just going to be going through some of the conference, man. Nothing too major. We waiting for football too.
Yep. Inside the nest with you and King. What you guys got planned there?
Nothing. But I think I got something Thursday with who I got it with? I got a Cowboy. I got something going on with the Cowboys on Thursday. I think me and DV, we're gonna get into the news, the greater news of what's going on. But I got a little NFC East type breakdown with Mike.
Yeah.
Cowboy fan. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah, I think I do.
Mike Tag.
Yeah. You mean Mr. Can You Dig It?
Yeah, I'm being
Yep. And for me, no Cool Cat Mitch tomorrow. We'll do Bird Talk with me tomorrow. And Birds of Broad Street, same topics. We'll get Trey's info on this, and Mom will be in the comments. A special episode of Birds of Broad Street with me. We'll bring Big Simple and probably Friday because I'm trying to get Cole, Giant Fan, and Big Simple in to talk NFC East. So I'll probably bring Big Simple in, and then the following week we'll do Cole as we get ready for training camp. So we'll start that on Friday. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have Big Simple on probably Friday on a special episode of Birds of Broad Street NFC East edition. So me and Big Simple. So be on the lookout for that. Let's see. They didn't like me on the check down.
Nah, man. They like that shit, man. That shit was fun.
Yeah, salute to
Keep
the
coming out, Jigga. Keep coming out, Jigga.
Yeah,
Appreciate
keep coming out, man. Get them likes up. Man. So there's everything coming up on all the shows. Any final thoughts before we wrap up, Smitty?
Nah, man, it's just it's another week close to the football. We just trying to get through the next few weeks, man, until we get back to training camp. So we're just gonna keep up with what's going on with the team. It's gonna be an interesting road to getting back to football, man. So I'm ready to see it. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds.
Yep, same here, y'all. Listen, y'all, next week on the Aftermath, we officially preview and kick off training camp week. So get ready for that. And with that, Fly Eagles fly, go Birds. And remember, for every quiet off season, there's always an
Aftermath.
Peace.
Hey.